For some of our projects, we're going to need to be able to transfer files from a Windows computer to a server. So I think the easiest way to do this is to use PuTTY. So if you go ahead and do a Google search for PuTTY and go to the PuTTY download page, then if you've done this in the past, you probably just downloaded PuTTY, that exact, and maybe what we should have done is downloaded putty.zip and got everything, but that's okay. So what we really need right now is PuTTY SCP. So SCP is a way to securely transfer files between computers, and this is the PuTTY version that will allow us to do this with Windows, since Windows doesn't have a Linux backend. And I'm just going to go ahead and install this. I hope. Oh, there we go. Okay, I guess I didn't click it the first time. All right, so I mean that's basically it for right now. When this gets installed, I'm going to show you how to use it. So it turned out that I already had PSCP installed, and I found it by going to the program files PuTTY directory, and there, sure enough, it is. The problem is this directory is not in the path, so if I want to execute it, I either need to be in this directory or type in this full path to this. So I'm going to copy. I'm going to try to copy. Well, you can't copy the path because Windows shell is not brilliant. So I can do PSCP help. See if that brings up anything. So this gives us a bunch of different options you can use, but essentially the idea here is, PSCP, the file that you're trying to transfer, and then it's going to be the server that you're going to. So you're going to have to get that information from me because I'm not putting that out on the internet. And then we're going to go to the next part of this video. Okay, the other piece that we are going to need for our next project is to be able to dump a database. So I want you to transfer the Sequila database over to the server that we're using. So the command is going to be mysqldump, and the options here are going to look very similar. Put in -u for the user, -p, so it'll ask you to enter a password. And then what we want to do is give it the name of the database, and then we're going to pipe it into a file. So we'll call it sequila.sql. Hope that works. Well, except for I don't have access. So hopefully I found the issue that I was having with the permissions. I'm hoping that the problem was I was trying to execute this in program files directory, which is write protected for me. A little bit funny, but anyways. So hopefully if I do this in one of my documents folders, so this is actually where the course is at, then I can export the database as an SQL file. Well, we're going to find out here, aren't we? Yeah, here we go. And now in Windows, it's a little bit different command. It's dir instead of ls. And sequila.sql. So there's the file. Oh, it's actually kind of big.